welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my Autism Talk number 4, and this video is going to be about how will I deal with this diagnosis. Now let me put a disclaimer on the video. The feelings that I'm going to be talking about today, it may not apply to everybody, so please keep that in mind. As I was reading these and doing my research, I realized that I actually experienced all of these. So yeah, so I'm just here to say you may not feel these. So yeah, I'm not saying that you are, but I do want to talk about them today. This is where I'm getting my information from, this Autism Speaks 100-Day Kit for newly diagnosed parents. So let's get started. So they like to look at it as the stages of grieving, and let's go ahead and talk about this. So the first thing that you may or may not experience after your child is diagnosed with autism is denial. As far as me, when I made the appointment, I had a feeling that there was, something going on with Kaden, but I didn't know what it was. And so when they said autism, I was in denial. I was like, well, maybe it's just a developmental delay. Maybe it's just speech, and I was just in denial. But as time went on, I realized that I have to get out of that space in order to accept what is going on. So we all know what denial means. That's just refusing to believe what is happening. And it's very important to not stay in that space for very long. The second one is anger. It says, with time, your denial may give way to anger. I'm trying to think if I had any anger. But it is talking about you may have anger towards people that is close to you, like your spouse, your friend, or the world in general. It's very important to make sure that you control your anger. You don't want to be out here snapping at people, getting mad, screaming at people, different things like that. But I would have to say my anger was, because I did talk about in my open letter video to Kaden that I actually developed preeclampsia with him in my 8th month of pregnancy, and it went undiagnosed. And so since we don't know what causes autism, there are days where I wonder, the fact that the preeclampsia wasn't caught, could that be a reason? So, but other than that, I didn't really just get mad at everybody, but I was upset that that wasn't caught. The next step, or the next thing, is bargaining. It says that this stage involves the hopes that the diagnosis can be undone, and the feeling of helplessness you may be experiencing might create a need to regain control of the situation. And it also says that you may also question the diagnosis or search for another doctor, hoping that he or she may tell you something different. And I did that. I was like, well, maybe if I go to somebody else, maybe they'll tell me, he doesn't have autism. But I never seeked a second opinion. The next one is sadness or grief. I definitely had the sadness and the grief. In fact, I still have that to this day. Some days are good, some days are bad for me, just because I'm overwhelmed with sadness. It says that many parents may mourn the loss of some of the hopes and dreams they had for their child before they can move on. There will probably be many times when you feel extremely sad. Friends may refer to this as being depressed, which can sound frightening. And they say that it's a difference between sadness and depression. So if you do feel like you're depressed, make sure you talk to the right people that will get you the help that you need. Crying can help release some of the tension. I have cried a lot. And again, some days are better than others. The next one and the last one is acceptance, you guys. Acceptance is so important. I think I could actually talk about acceptance the longest. It says, ultimately, you may feel a sense of acceptance. It is helpful to distinguish between accepting that your child has been diagnosed with autism and accepting autism. So make sure that you accept it. The sooner you accept it, it says you're ready to start advocating for your child. Once you accept it, there's going to be like this weight lifted off your shoulder. You're going to feel relief because now you know what you need to do to get your child the help that they need. And it's also okay to give yourself time to adjust, you guys. It says be patient with your child's disorder and try to get support from your friends and family. And also remember that your child will begin to experience progress, because that means you have accepted what is going on, and so therefore that will reflect on your child. All right, guys, so that is all that I have for this topic today. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.